What is up, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and North Node? This also could be for anybody that has placements in their chart of Aquarius. I'm going to thank my ancestors, my spirit guides, my audience once they get here. All right, Aquarius, I asked specifically for what's coming in for us, okay? We're going to protect our energy. Meditate. I meditated on the cards, claim the cards. Shuffled life-changing oracles, butterfly oracle cards. Okay, the first card we got is keep the faith. All right. Then we have dietary changes. Then we have gracefully aging. It's right in the middle. We have end of an era. I always like to pull 5 cards. Okay, end of an era. All right. Then we have leaving. All right, so what I get from this Aquarius, especially gracefully aging, a lot of us are gracefully aging, okay? We learned a lot of things, a lot of situations that we've been in, traumatized, chaos, drama, you name it. We've been through it. We all have, right? Some of you guys, again, you need to keep the faith for what's coming in, all right? You may have something coming in. You might be patiently trying to have patience. That's one of our things I know as an Aquarius myself. In 6 placements, I don't have patience, but for what I've been through, again, gracefully aging, we know everything happens in divine time. Not in our time, but when the time is right, right? We can want things to hurry up. We can want things to come in when we want it, when we need it. But divine timing and spirit has other plans, and sometimes you have to maneuver, be patient, and wait. Okay, again, there is the end of an era. Again, we are ending this karmic era that we've been through, a lot of us, the karmic years, the 9-year last year, and the 9 years dealing with it, 2017 to 2025. It is the end of an era. We're also in the age of the Aquarius, the golden era. So it's going to be a lot of changes that are unexpected, that are unwarranted, maybe things that we're not ready for. But like I say, it's things that we have to maneuver. We have learned a lot of patience through what we already been through. Even though things didn't happen the way we wanted to, it happened for us. Not just to us, it happened for us, okay? No matter what we've been through. It happened to help us elevate, okay? It happened to help us grow, okay? Then we have leaving and dietary changes. I know for myself, I definitely need to make some dietary changes. I need to lose some weight, okay? So some of you guys might be feeling that, or you just want to live a more healthier lifestyle, especially with that being next to gracefully aging. We know that our diet, what we put in our mouth, what we put in our body, our temple, helps us age faster or younger. Drink more water, eat more fruits and vegetables. Again, be very conscious about what we're putting in our body. All right. So again, it is the end of an era for a lot of us, for things that we're no longer dealing with. People, places, situations we are grown. Okay. Again, we're leaving a lot of things behind. It can be a mindset. It can be, like I just said, situations. It can be people. Again, people and things that we outgrown that is not working on our level, especially as we're trying to grow. All right. And we're putting in that work. Again, in as above, so below, as within, so without. Hi, Tomas. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we got a windfall. And I know this happens to deal with finances. Okay. A windfall is coming in for us. And again, you are stronger than you know, because you already been through a lot of battles, okay? You have battle wounds, battle scars. Now it's time for you to get out of survival mode and live, okay? But with this windfall, you have to have patience, okay? Because again, some of us are going through a spiritual growth spurt. Again, that is talking about our aging. We're going to age gracefully if we are conscious about what we're putting in our body, what we're dealing with, who we're dealing with, mind, body, and soul, right? All right. So again, keep the faith was the first card. So you have to keep the faith, keep a positive mindset. I'm always preaching that and talking that because I have to live it myself. All right. So let's get into some more cards before we step into the tarot. All right. Thank you, Ancestor Spirit Guide. Show us what can Aquarius be looking out for? What is new coming in for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know? 5 cards, please. Many choices, okay? You're going to have many choices, many options, many directions that you can go. This talks about opportunities abound when you are in a dilemma. All roads will lead to home. Look at all your options. Again, it's like the 7 of Cups, but you have to know discernment. Again, the things that you've been through so you can make the wiser choice for you. Moving up, okay? Some of you guys are elevating, you're growing, all right? Not just spiritually, but again, with your finances. Career is on the rise. New offers, new opportunities, the salary increase. Again, that could be where your windfall is coming from. But again, you have to learn patience and keep the faith. Independence. We got this before, all right? Managing money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. Again, what we already been through, an end of an era, leaving something behind. A lot of us, again, exhausted came out. And as much as we are Aquariuses, we really don't like asking for help. But then we're guided to it. Sometimes we realize we can't do everything by ourselves. But then for a lot of us, a lot of that is thrown in our faces. Not everyone, but sometimes we become a little codependent. We get upset when things are not working out, when people are not helping us out, like we will do them, all right? So again, a lot of us are exhausted. We're exhausted. We're tired, right? Feel financially drained, lacking viable options, recharge and regroup. Again, but keep the faith. Maybe it's what you're putting in your body, who the people you're around, changing your environment. It changes your life, all right? Oh, social status. You will reach the heights of fame in society. Don't get arrogant. So that's telling you, you are going to move up. You are having a status upgrade. You are doing the changes. Again, age gracefully. Keep the faith. Again, be mindful of what you're putting in your body. Be mindful of who you're around, okay? Because it is the end of an era. I like that we got this bottom of the deck. New beginnings are on the horizon. All right. But again, you have to maintain patience. Okay. Because you already been through the rough stuff, Aquarius. I do believe that's part of the end of the era. All your trials and tribulations, not that you're not going to have any more, but you've been through the rough patches. You've been through a lot of karmic debt. You have paid it. All right. You will start a new job and a new job, a new life, a clean sweep over. Hit the reset button. All right. It is time for a reset. Foresight. Pay attention to your foresight. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to the things that are important to ensure wealth. Not just rich wealth. Things that you can leave on to your family, your family's family. Okay? A legacy. Be farsighted and alert. All right? So, we're saying that. Let's get into some tarot. All right. Thank you, Ancestor Spirit Guides. Show me what is coming in for Aquarius. What can Aquarius expect to come in their life? Okay. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. And any placements that this resonate with. Already, I see the Patience card, Temperance, Healing. Some of you guys are in a stage of healing right now. Like I said, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot of turmoil. All this was divinely guided for you to go through this. Maybe it was divinely guided for you to have patience. Okay? Trust divine timing. Trust spirit. Your spirit guides. All right? Do everything in moderation. Take time with yourself. Pour into yourself. You had a lot of situations that was testing your waters. Again, the seeds that you're planting right now will harvest. 7 of Pentacles is also talk about patience. You can't even make it up. This also talks about growth. All right. Planting seeds. Okay. Making investments. Investing in yourself. Okay, wow. Number 20, you're going through awakening. All right? You have been aware, you're awakening to yourself, your purpose, what you need to do here in life, how you need to react. Again, it's about keeping the faith. This is judgment card. So again, it's about, being your worst critic, but also being your most influencer as well, right? Who was crossing it? The Emperor. You're taking control back into your life. All right, you're stepping in divinity. You are in divinity. All right, this is also number 4, focusing on your foundation, your growth, your experiences, bossing up. Okay, your entrepreneurship, being your own boss, loving on yourself. 7 of Voices. You need to have a strategy. This is at the root cause. You dealt with a lot of deception. Sometimes we self-sabotage ourselves and our progress. Sometimes we doubt ourselves where we're going. Sometimes we doubt ourselves by not having patience, but wanting things to come in as fast as we want them. But again, divine timing, especially with judgment. You got 2 major oracles here, major cards here. The awakening, the judgment, and the Emperor. Again, this is about you're waking up to who you are. Your connection to source. What you need to do to build that firm foundation for yourself. And with the root cause, the way it be 7 of Voices, you have to have a strategy, a plan. Also getting out of where you're self-sabotaging. Getting out of deceiving yourself. Okay? Another number 7. Temperance. In the past, like I said, there's been a lot of things in the past that we dealt with that is teaching us that is teaching us patience. We've been divinely guided to go through everything that we went through. All right, with this being in the past, again, this is things that we're leaving behind because we have learned the lesson. We're now knowing how to pour into ourselves, to be balanced, right? To heal when we go through certain situations. Wow. The Lovers in reverse. We made wrong choices. 5 of Wands. We made wrong choices. We went the wrong direction. We learned through trials and tribulations, okay? With the 5 of Wands, that's chaos, inner turmoil, chaos with others, drama, fights, arguments, all right? Again, we learned through these situations. Now we know that we had to heal. These are situations and people we had to heal from, okay? Okay, people that put us in competition. And it's weird because we had this in the same spot, all right? But now we're getting another 4. We're getting into a place where we're going to be celebrating. We're going to get to a place where we are having a new home, a new situation, a new foundation with the number 4, okay? We're going to lead the celebration. Again, with the 7 emotions, we talked about 7 of Cups. But again, we're going to have many choices that are coming in. Many choices that are going to ground us, but we have to operate out of the gift and the power of discernment. Learning from our past, what we chose before here with the Lovers card in reverse, that didn't work out for us, that was not matching our energy, that caused a lot of chaos, drama, even a lot of inner turmoil within ourselves. Okay? That made us doubt ourselves. That made us doubt our movement, our progression. All right? So again, it's about making the right choices, not being in your feelings, okay? Choosing from a place of logic and not from an emotional depth. An emotional place. The Death card. You are transforming, Aquarius. You are a transformer. You have transformed a lot of energy, transcended a lot of energies, alchemized a lot of energies, okay? With the Death card here, you are going through a transformation. You're ending certain cycles of yourself, and you are having a rebirth. Okay, that didn't go into the old you. That was in the past, like a Hakuna Matata. I know that's right. I like that, Scorpio. It's about going where spirit leads you, not where you think you need to be. Where spirit is leaving you. Again, with the Death card, Scorpio's energy, a transformation. All right. Getting out your feels, okay? You're waking up. You're no longer stagnant. You're no longer stagnant. You have been enlightened. Again, with the awakened card, you have been enlightened to what you need to do, how you need to do it, all right? The people you need to get rid of, all right? Spirit has led you to that. with the awakening card. The Five of Materials in reverse, just like the way I said. This is showing you, again, the things that have held you back. Could have been in your mind, your energy. 5-5 here. 44, you could be seeing 44, 55. All right. This is going to help you get out of lack mindset, lack energy. Okay, so your finances will be changing like they talked about. You will have an improvement with your finances. You're not stagnant. You're able to move because you have learned the lessons. You've been patient with yourself, but you need to keep that faith always. The Hermit card and the Eight of Voices. Some of you guys were placed in isolation for a reason. You were placed in the place where you need to be isolated so you can self-reflect and look at where you wanted to be, where you wanted to go, so you also can hear spirit, you can hear your downloads, so you can listen. When you was around all this chaos and drama and again fighting with spirit, like, I want this now, and not listening, that's why you were placed in limbo. That's why you were placed in isolation. But you're out of that now, okay? And some of you guys are out of it, and you're still stuck in your mind about where to go, which choices to make, because you got so many things going on. And again, it can have you so much in your feelings, because again, you like, I done done the work, I done been through the rough patches, and you might stumble upon a new rough patch and get upset that, why am I still here again? But again, it's about your mindset. It's about your mindset. If you're growing, and you had that twice, if you're growing, you're going to have growth spurts. You're going to have growing pains. So we're going to take in the good with the bad and maneuvering through all of it. All right? Show me more. Show me what Aquarius don't see. Oh, wow. Queen of Emotions, Queen of Cups, and the Wheel of Change, the Wheel of Fortune. Is a change. Your luck is changing. Your karma, you're getting good luck. Where some of you guys, because you did end certain cycles. And this is part of your destiny. Because a lot of you here with the water sign here, Queen of Emotions, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you are very nurturing, very caring, very supportive. But the one key thing is you need to pay attention and always pay attention to your foresight, your intuition. All right? They have you coming out of stagnation right now because you know what you need to do to change. You know what you need to do to make these changes, all right? And also a change is coming in that is really going to tug on your heart, tug on your emotions. It may be something you're not even ready for. You don't see it's coming, all right? Show me more with this change, with the Wheel of Fortune. This is all part of your destiny here. Again, with the 10 is the ending with a new beginning. Wow. Page of Emotions and Page of Inspirations. These are new starts. For a lot of you, it's going to be things that you've never done before. You're going to have to be able to learn things again because you're going in a new direction that is more associated with your passions. Also, for a lot of you guys, I see new love coming in. This might be somebody a little younger, okay? But this person is going to get you. Okay, they're going to get you. They're going to understand you. They also going to understand what you've been through. Okay, and why you are where you are right now. Somebody definitely finds you very attractive. You're very attractive. You're very alluring. We keep getting the Queen of Wands. Some of you guys might have Sagittarius in your chart. It could be a Sagittarius coming in. Okay, that's right. I like that. I like that. Learn, adapt, and overcome. That's also what changes, right? The Tower in reverse. You avoided a lot of chaos and a lot of drama, okay? By paying attention to your intuition. By moving when Spirit told you when to move. Okay? Not when you wanted to, but when Spirit led you to do this transformation. Not being in your emotions. Okay? Getting out of that lack mindset. All right. Yeah, you might have been trapped in your head at one time, mental entrapment, but you were doing this to yourself. All right. Show me more here. Oh yeah, some of you guys got new love, got new beginnings, in money and in love. Be very clear-minded, okay? Stay clear-minded. You know who you are. You're very wise. You know the truth about yourself. Like I said, you also know what you've been through, okay? You know what you've been through. You know what you're not tolerating anymore, okay? This person is going to work with you. Continue working with your ascended masters, your spirit team. Continue working on yourself, because that's what's bringing you into alignment to everything that is coming for you. Again, some of you guys might still be stuck in your mind, okay, about this person coming in. Show me more. Whoa. Ooh. 555 here. Changes that are needed but are coming with a little bit of turmoil and chaos. You may have a lot of remorse and regret about what you already been through. People that you invested in. People that you wasted time with. Nothing is ever a waste of time. It's always a lesson, okay? You also have somebody here, they just won't leave, from the past that is very sorry about the mind games that they play with you, okay? But again, you guys are looking upon the horizon. You see and want different in your life, and that's what's coming in. You are planning for your future. Oh my goodness. What you see, even how intuitive you might be, you pay attention to your intuition. Spirit is not allowing you to see everything that is coming in. They just want you to continue to keep the faith and have blind faith. Because what's coming in is even being a secret to me as a reader. It's going to be a secret to you. They'd also want you to move in silence. That way people don't know your every move. That way they don't know how to attack you. All right? Because you have some people, again, that they don't leave our reading anymore. Okay, Aquarius. You're moving on to calmer waters. You're moving away from this mental mind games, this sadness that you was in because of the situation that you've been through in the past, okay? The people that you dealt with. You're leaving that all behind, all right? But again, with the Queen of Swords here, whether you're masculine or feminine, you're wiser. You're using your discernment. Yes, you've been hurt. You've been through it. You've been through a lot of battles. Like I said before, you got a lot of battle scars and wounds, okay? But again, you're not stagnant. You're not stuck, okay? Where a lot of people wanted you to be this way about your progress, about yourself, about where you were going, okay? Again, you got a lot of things coming in for you. You are the high priestess, okay? But they're telling you to move in silence. When you're moving on to calmer waters, move in silence. You have that discernment. You are wiser now from everything that you've been through, okay? And who's coming in for you is going to be somebody very, somebody you didn't expect, all right? But I am going to ask some more about this person. Ooh. It could be a Cancer. This could be somebody that you have rejected at one time, somebody that you thought was boring, somebody, could be a Cancer, another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, all right? Whoa. All right, that's the main card, Spirit. Can we get more information of the person that is coming in for Aquarius? Could be a fire sign. All right, you have 444 here. That is angels are guiding you. They definitely have your back. Like I keep saying, you are a warrior. You've been through a lot of stuff. You're not a victim. You're a victor, okay? Whoever is coming in, you're really going to really have to think about this person. You're going to be in your mind about this person. But this person sees you as an inspiration. They see that you've changed. They see that you've been through a lot of stuff. But again, with that Queen of Swords right up under it, I don't want to say be lighthearted because you've been through a lot of things. You're going to need to open up to this person, all right? This person is definitely going to be a protector. Yeah, new love. Because they do see that you have worked on yourself. You started to take care of yourself. And with that, you had a lot of self-development. You changed. You changed. And you started to blossom and grow more when you changed. And this person sees, okay? Yeah, 8 of materials. You're working on your self-growth, your self-mastery. You could be very hard at work at whatever you're doing. This person watches you. They also could be trying to watch you to get more information on you, almost like to feel you out. When is the right move? When is the right move to approach Aquarius? Is Aquarius truly healed from what they went through? Is Aquarius going to love me like I deserve to love because I'm ready to love Aquarius? Okay? They're ready to work on this situation with you. Okay? What is this Page of Swords? All right, Spirit. What is this Page of Swords for Aquarius? Again, could be another air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I feel like you have options as well. Yeah, I just said that. Wow. Whoever this is, they're watching that you are manifesting. Even though you've been through sorrow, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of drama, trauma, you're still a supportive and loving person, okay? You're very nurturing. They do feel like you are an empath. You're family oriented. They also look at you as a wife, like wifey material, husband material. They also see that you're very resourcefulness. You are very inspiring. You're manifesting. You're alchemizing all the pain that you've been through. And you are aging gracefully, okay? Whoever you are, you look good for your age. You don't wear what you've been through on your face, on your body. All right? Like I said, they might not feel that you are the Chariot again. But you have willpower to be successful. You're determined to be successful. They also see you as somebody that's very self-disciplined. So is this person. All right? You're action-oriented. You're driven to succeed. Okay? This person wants to come in and talk to you, but again, they want to remain focused on their life as well. They don't want to put all their eggs in the basket with you and be, oh, hi. Okay? They don't want to put all their eggs in the basket with you and be let down as well. Okay? Because this person also, like we all have been through some stuff. It could be an Aries with the Emperor here. You could have known this person from your past. It could be a friend. This could be somebody you meet from work as well. They see that you learn from your failures, you learn from your past, and you exude this energy in your new growth, okay? How you are, or how you are appearing to the world right now, how you are appearing to this person. Like I said earlier, you are an inspiration to this person because it's almost like they see that you've been through some things and you still have the willpower and determined to have love, to have success. Nothing is holding you back. It definitely could be a water sign, 10 of Cups. They look at you like some type of divine love, harmony, bliss. Any more about this person? Yeah, this person is just very uncertain about if they should make a move, when they should make it. So some of you guys, this person is also a hard worker. You got the patience card again, Aquarius. Again, if you guys are, you got money coming in, but you're going to have to be patient. You're going to have a windfall. It's going to be unexpected because some of you guys went through some unexpected delays, maybe in your career, maybe in your finances, maybe in your life, period. All right. This person has been through almost things that's similar. So again, they are trying to wait. They're trying to use their foresight from when they want to come in, because they want to do things in moderation. They don't want to move too fast and then it crumbles fast. All right. Some of them also are watching you because they see you do have a lot of people hitting on you. You do have a lot of options. Again, here with the World card, you are having freedom, especially from wherever you went through. And with that freedom, it brings you infinite possibilities. You also could be traveling. You could be traveling with this person or meet them while you travel. They also might want to travel with you. You're leaving toxicity behind. It is definitely not a karmic. This person's not toxic. It might be a Cancer or Pisces. This person's going to be very much willing to be very truthful to you, okay? Very honest. I feel like this person wears their heart on their sleeve. They definitely already have a lot of passion for you. Definitely could be somebody that you know from your past. This person finds you very mysterious, okay? They're not going to be very secretive. They also realize that you went through situations where you were dealing with unbalanced people, again, that attacked you for being very spiritual, people that frustrated you. This person's going to align with your values. Yes, this person is a hard worker. They also have a routine. They're very self-disciplined as well. They don't want you to get bored with them. They don't want you to feel like they're boring. Because I feel like this person feels like you're very attractive and you like action. You're always on the move. You always want to do things. You always have plans. All right, what's the problem with that? Because I don't... Yeah, they just feel like they might make you unhappy. So at times they're very reluctant. But they're bored with their life right now. They're bored with their love life, okay? Like I said, they find you very attractive, very strong-willed, very strong-minded, all right? They find you funny as well. So again, this person is convicted of coming in. They also see that you are very much aware of who you are and you have a lot of self-love. Like I said, they admire that about you. You're very adventurous. Okay? Wow. 5 of Swords in reverse. This person's not going to play mind games with you. And they also are a protector. They're not going to play with people that try to come in and play mind games with you, cause you arguments, cause you despair. But still, they're in a place where they're making a difficult decision. They also might feel like you might be having to make a difficult decision about them. They could feel that you are an avoidant, that you're trying to avoid love right now because you're confused about what you've been through, about, yeah. But like I said, they see the potential of you guys growing together. They also see some of you guys are focused on a new opportunity. It could be in your career. You experienced a lot of delays in the past. But this person Kids, good luck. The Wheel of Fortune, again, upright. They are going to be a part of your turning point. This person is going to break whatever romantic cycles you had in the past. Well, this is new. This is not somebody from your past. This is new love. This is not somebody from your past. Maybe that's why they don't want to approach you. They know, some people, like I said, they know what you've been through. They know you got that sword up. Okay? You've been through a lot. You're wiser. You've been hurt. You've been scorned. And some of you guys might talk about it. You might be like, no, get away from, like, yeah, no. We can't be like that with everybody, Aquarius. Yeah, I had a Gemini as well. That was very two-faced. This person's going to take action. They're going to take action. They're very passionate about you already, all right? It's like I waited my whole life. They might wait their whole life for you, Aquarius, for a person like you, a woman or man. Yeah, this could be a friend from your past. This person could want to dance with you. They could like that you dance. It definitely could be a water sign. This is going to be a romantic. A romantic at heart. Okay? They could be very moody. So, Any more about this person? Yeah. This person's going to want to really work with you. They learn a lot from you as well. This person's going to make you very happy. Could be a Leo. Okay? They're going to give to you equally. It's not going to be one-sided. All right? This person is going to be very much balanced. Because this person, unlike the people that we dealt with in our past, they're very self-sufficient. They're very secure within themselves. They know who they are. They're very aware. They're very awakened. Okay? Any more about this person? This person goes back. Oh, wait. I get it. They're having a mental breakthrough, okay? When you do meet this person and converse with this person and hang out with this person, you're going to change this person's mindset. Because like I said, they already think that you are a catch. They think that you're wifey or husband material. This person also been through some things in the past where they basically gave up on love. I don't think this person ever was married before. I think you might have been. Okay? For a lot of you, you might have been. Whatever it is, this person is going to match your morals and values. We had this in a couple of our readings before. They're going to want to get into a commitment. You're going to change this person's mind about marriage. You're going to change this person's mind about love all over again. All right? Because this person was searching for someone like you. All right? Someone they can equally give to them, and get something back. Somebody not one-sided. Somebody not using them. And I feel like you're going to feel the same. Like I said, you guys are going to match each other. Morals, values, okay? Hi. What is Chris Breezy? He's a Taurus, maybe a Taurus. Taurus is here. They're going to be very honest with you. Like I said, you're going to make this person rethink life, commitment, marriage even. All right. Sorry, Miss Jackson. You're even going to make this person continue to work on themselves to be a better them. Like I said, you are an inspiration to this person just by everything that you've been through, everything that you left behind, how you progress, how you persevere. You're resilient. Show me more before we end this situation. This reading for Aquarius. Yeah, this person's going to come in wearing their heart on their sleeve. Okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Very much a charmer. Very much a romantic. They got an open heart. They also got a lot of passion for you. Okay? They find you very attractive. Very alluring. Very sexy. Alright? As I said that. Okay. You guys might move in together. Okay? This could be your twin flame, 1111. A true twin flame. Okay? Spin that lady when I call you. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Somebody got the Jackson name. Alright. Yeah, you're going to move forward with this person. Oh, yeah. This person's going, wow. Like I said, they're on your level. You're going to get good news from this person. This person will make you feel very inspiring to continue leveling up. They're going to meet you where you are, where you're going. You're going to help grow this person. You guys are going to grow and heal together from whatever you guys both been through. All right? This person feels like you are a breath of fresh air. Could be a Sagittarius. Miss Jackson. Give me, whoa. You're coming from people that was hidden enemies. You're getting over this, all right? I feel like you still have a hidden enemy watching you, stalking you, move on. Exactly. You were dealing with, in the past, people, men or women that were having secret affairs, lies, lying behind your back. But this person's going to watch you move on with this new person. Go on a whole new adventure, a whole new journey, a whole new life. Ciao. And I'm hearing that's what they always was afraid of. So again, if this person might try to come back around from Mercury retrograde, like I said, you're healing. You have healed from the past, the Ten of Swords in reverse. And we got the Wheel of Fortune twice. It was your destiny to go through certain situations with certain people so you can learn more about yourself, what you're not going to tolerate, what you're not going to be giving into and paying attention. It's the end of an era. Remember, you're leaving certain people, situations, and things behind for a reason. Because you're ascending, you're on a whole new level. And you still have somebody watching you, stalking you. All right? They're reminiscing, keepsake. Okay, but you learn from your past. You're willing now to make new memories for a lot of you with a whole brand new person. Oh, this person from the past is still watching you. Somebody you're separated from. They're in sadness. They're missing you, thinking about you, yearning for you, unsure of their future. Oh, well. Some of you guys dealt with a self-absorbed narcissist. They could have been saying this about you. Okay, but if you're ascending, no, you're not the narcissist. You might have been one, but narcissists really don't think they, as I just said, it came out. The golden mirror. Somebody's taking a self-reflection of themselves. All right? You dealt with a self-absorbed narcissist, a one-sided relationship. This person was love bombing you. They stabbed you in the back. Okay? They caused you a lot of heartbreak, pain, deception. This person could have promised to marry you. And the relationship never went anywhere. It never ascended. It never grew. All right? They kept you as an option. They kept all their options open. This person might want to come back around and have a friendship with you. Again, some of you guys, this new person is a friend. You could be meeting them for coffee. Love calls. This is the new person. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. It could be the new or the old here. What is this? You guys were dealing with the runner in the past. Okay? A runner in a codependent relationship, fear intimacy, listening to their ego. Surprised that didn't pop out. But we did get the strength card. Give me two more cards, Spirit. Anything about the new lover. You're tired of this old person. We are in Mercury retrograde. I was picking this before I even... Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. This is the new person. So let me ask for... I feel like you guys are going to go on vacation together. Maybe a tropical island. Okay? Give me one more for the new person, please. One more for the new person. Yeah, you guys are really going to enjoy each other. Endings bring new beginnings. Okay? Yeah, you're putting an end of an era. You're leaving the past behind the past. Again, like I said, your new person is doing the same. They've been through a lot of shit too. I think we all have. Again, when you come together with somebody that you can share morals and values with, that you can grow with, that you can learn from, that you can ascend with, this is your person, okay, Aquarius? I also feel like this person is not going to play no games with you. They're going to be very open and honest with you. They're going to, some of you guys dealt with somebody that was playing on your vulnerability. You open up to this person and they took advantage of that. I don't feel like this person is. They're going to be inspiring you to be more vulnerable, to be more open, to be more you. Okay? Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and a transition. Because you're saying RIP to your old self, which you dealt with, also had abundance that was popping out. Again, you're bringing in abundance, a windfall, money is coming in. But again, be patient. It's going to happen in divine timing. Where that happen? Where did I see that at? Definitely feel abundance is coming your way. Again, it's going to be a windfall. There we go. Right behind healthy choices. Thank you, Spirit. So you are making healthier choices in love and in life because you have that self-layer, that self-love, that self-care, right? And you're being happier. You're happy. Okay? Abundance. Abundance is coming in. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. Again, you had the manifestation card, the magician, using all the elements, everything that you've been through in the past to make healthier choices for your love life and your regular life. Again, abundance is not just money. It is love. It is health. It is wealth. It is all that. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please remember, be you, love you. I did pick that up, Deborah. The person is going to be younger. They might even be a different culture, a different race. Okay, I did pick that up. Sorry, I did not, put that out. See, you paying attention to your intuition. I love you guys so much. Okay, be you, love you. It is the highest vibration of all. All right, come back on tonight. I'm going to try to do Leo again because last time I did it would not upload. I love you guys for being here. Thank you for your support, and you're making my channel grow. Love you. Bye now. Come on, Julian. We're going. We're going. Oh.